So every year I pick a bad joke and it has a punchline that's, to me at least, represents the year that we just finished up. I post it and nobody watches it. Sometimes I guess I have to do these videos just for myself, but it makes me happy. The universal thing about 2020 that everybody agreed on, the one thing that everybody agreed on, dumpster fire. I don't think anybody was kind of happy how it turned out, and I'm pretty hoping that we never see anything like it again. So, the joke that I picked this year, I remember it best from All in the Family. That was like 50 years ago now, wasn't it? So, I guess you could call this an old joke. Edith is talking to Gloria and telling her that when she first got married, that she made a dinner for Archie. He comes home from work, she puts it in front of him, he eats it, gets up from the table and says, "It's not like mother used to make," and walks out of the room. Second night he comes home, she has a different dinner, puts it down in front of him. She asks, "How's dinner?" And she said, "Well, it's not like mother used to make." Gets up, walks away after he's finished. So she goes over to her mother-in-law's house and gets a whole bunch of recipes and asks how to make different dishes. Goes home and that night serves Archie a meal that she has painstakingly tried to recreate that her mother-in-law gave her the recipe of. And Archie takes one bite and he says, "Oh God, it's like what mother used to make." So I love that myself, but I know most people just groan about it. It's an idea of perspectives. He was meaning it as a compliment, and Edith was taking it as an insult. And that's how this kind of like how this year was to me. I mean, everybody had different perspectives of what was going on. Mask or no mask, things are getting better. We're turning the corner. And yep, they would show us videos of food lines getting longer and hospital beds getting more and more filled up. And the vaccine's coming out any day now. Well, it's not going to come out to next year. And oh, here it is. And it was almost like the entire year needed to be fact checked, right? It was like a bunch of lawyers arguing out what was truth and what wasn't truth. And by the end of the year, we're just exhausted by it, even though most of us wasn't even leaving the house. So I don't know what to think of it. um, at least my YouTube channel had well over 13,000 views. Thank you for that. So I guess being quarantined, people had a lot of free time on their hands. And I'm hoping that 2020 or 2021 will be a lot better. Oh, please let it be better. I like the one joke that's going around that there isn't a person alive who's going to end up writing 2020 on their checks in 2021 because no one's going to forget that they've left 2020 behind. So for now, it's me, Camroy, here on YouTube.